Turn up the bass.
You're now listening. Yo, Tap In Radio.
With one tap, you're in. Only on Tap In Radio.
Tea with MiraB, hot, the hot tea. Tea with MiraB, hot, the hot tea. Okay.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, MiraB. You know you guys are kicking it here with Tia MiraB. Today, I got in the building with me.
PineappleCITI, what's going on? What's
That's
up?
right. You know Jersey supports Jersey always.
Always. Jersey forever.
That's right. Let's get right into it. Speaking of Jersey forever, I took the time to check out some of your music. Dope artist. Let me tell you that. First and foremost, you're a dope artist. I love it. I checked out, you got an album called Neon Blue, and then you had your self-titled debut album in 2017.
Yeah.
Let me ask, why so soon? Normally, artists usually wait until, they pop off until they do a self-titled album. Why did you start with the PineappleCITI album?
Man, because I felt like that was the only way to really explain, the album in particular. You know what I mean? I just felt like it sounded so much like me, it would be weird to call it anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But crazy thing is, I had an album before that called Spilled Pineapples that I got to put back up. It's gone for whatever reason, but it's coming back soon. So Spilled Pineapples was actually my first album, but PineappleCITI now is like my official debut since Spilled Pineapples is kind of behind the scenes right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're signed with Red Bull Records?
Right, for sure.
How was that like?
Man, it's crazy. Honestly, it's like a dream come true. To have somebody and a team that really believes in my sound and my music is definitely incredible. And yeah, man, I'm having a good time. I'm loving, just putting out music for my fans, man. That's the most important thing.
I love it. What is your fan base called?
The gang, the Pineapple Gang, man.
Pineapple.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Is that like your favorite fruit or something?
Yeah, so actually I got PineappleCITI from the fact that I'm from Newark. You guys know it's called.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Brick City.
Brick City, you feel me? And don't tell nobody, even though the world watching, but my name is Brittany, so my dad used to call me Brit City when I was like 6 rapping. I had like a little rap book. And then I say maybe in 2016, one day I wrapped my locks in a bun, and my friend looked at me like, yo, when you wear your hair in a bun, it looks like a pineapple. I thought he was high or some shit. I didn't know what was going on, but it wound up like really representing my sound and who I was, and then PineappleCITI was born. But I do like pineapples as well.
That's tough. Look, it's different. New flavor, new style.
For sure.
You said basically my next question to you is, how would you describe your style of music?
Wow. I feel like it's a dope blend between hip hop and R&B. Like I've always been a super big fan of like neo soul, like old school 90s hip hop, and I kind of blended that into today's sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just say like wavy, you know what I'm saying? Like I put a lot of positive vibes into my music as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I really super believe in the power of manifestation and just making your dreams come true. So I would just say it's not a genre, but manifesting music as well,
Yes. So what would you say sets you aside from other artists?
I think what sets me aside from other artists is I'm myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
best way to be.
Yeah, everybody on this earth is unique, and we all have unique qualities that make us individuals. And for me, the important thing about spreading my music and is spreading who I am. I'm just making music that is me. You know what I'm saying? I'm making music that represents what I feel like, and fortunately enough, some people feel the same way. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Now I seen that I don't know the date, but let me know. I seen in your music video for Recognize that you replayed like an incident that happened to you 2 years ago. Can you let us know a little bit about that?
Yeah. So crazy it actually has a lot to do with Spilled Pineapples. So in 2016, I was a daycare teacher.
Oh wow!
Like I was singing rap songs to the kids. Like I used to make up rap songs for the kids and stuff like that. And I remember one day my boss came in like, man, you make songs real good for the kids, man. And I'm like, yo, not fuck them kids, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? That ain't my passion. I love kids, city love the kids, but I really had to pursue and follow my dreams. So like 2 weeks after that, I wound up meeting my producer Fresh. It was like, just by happen chance, we made my album Spilled Pineapples in 2 weeks, dropped my song Rose Colored, And
dope record.
Thank you. It started going crazy. Actually, we dropped Pepsi with Dougie F too. Shout out to Dougie F. But literally, not even a month after that, I wound up getting into a car accident where like I couldn't walk for 2 years. Like I had broke my foot in so many places. Wow. They didn't even think I was going to be able to walk again. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
2016 was definitely a crazy year.
What made you want to use your story in your music video? What made you want to tell that? Because
I feel like the way that I tell my story in my music, no one's ever done it before, and somebody needed to hear that. You know what I mean? Somebody needed to hear like you could persevere through literally anything. And sometimes it's those most negative moments or negative deem moments at the time that really create such positive reactions in your life later on. And I just really wanted to represent that and have that come across and let people know, like, success isn't really an overnight story. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And, you go through a lot to get there, and that was just a part of my journey.
I definitely want to commend you for your resilience. That's what's up. I was watching it, and I'm like, nah, for real? Like, you really never know what somebody goes through, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. I think that was really dope.
Thank you.
I know with the corona out right now, things are at a standstill. Has the corona affected you heavily in any way?
Man, I just been super cautious, man. Like, I'm a Pisces, bro, so I feel a lot of stuff.
Rising.
Oh, for real? Okay, gang.
You know your big three?
Yeah. So, well, I know my big two. I can't even remember my third one right now, but I'm a Sagittarius moon, so I'm a little. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some vibes going on there. Dang, you done made me forget the question. What was the question again?
Has corona affected you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause I feel so much of the world, you know what I'm saying, and I get super nervous like about my grandparents and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But other than that, as far as creativity goes, I don't think anything should stop the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just felt like I just had to find different ways to get my creativity out there and just find a different outlet. Like shows aren't going on right now, but I've done like a bunch of like live Instagram or like Zoom or like Twitch shows and stuff like that. Right. So, you know what I mean? Just really just shifting it a little bit. But,
I admire the grind. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the adjustment. I'm pretty sure like you like to interact with your fans in person better than online, but has it still been the same love from your fan base?
It's the same love. And I feel like at times like this, people really love to see your personality. Like, I feel like my fans really enjoy my music, but I feel like times like this really give people an opportunity to see like what are artists doing at home. Like I'm home chilling, like I'm playing with my dog, like I'm having fun with my girl, and those things as an artist fans really connect to the most. A lot more, I wouldn't say a lot more than your music, but it really adds to your persona and your brand. And I feel like the love has definitely been the same, and I feel like it's more genuine because people are really understanding who I am as a person.
You're very transparent. Would you say that you let your fans in on everything, or?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I let my fans in on like pretty much all of my life. I feel like at the end of the day, for me, the thing is just to be as authentic as possible and let people know, like, yo, like, if I'm feeling sad, bro, I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm feeling happy or whatever, that's the vibes you're going to get from me. So.
Right. Okay. Do you think that Jersey supports Jersey?
I feel like it's a yes and a no. Mm-hmm. I feel like the reason I would say we have a little bit of difficulty in that area is because we need more outlets like this. You know what I'm saying? And because we're fighting so hard for these outlets, sometimes it becomes like a little bit of a crab in a barrel mentality. But as far as I'm concerned, every Jersey artist that I've come across has showed me nothing but love. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Prince Hill, because he's the one who actually put me on.
Oh, word, yo. Yeah. Prince Hill, let me tell you, my boy is super, super underrated, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to like Samad Savage. Shout out to Crutch. Yo, Samad, let me tell you, Samad gonna blow. And if y'all don't know that already, like, man, like, the kid is genius. Literally one of my favorite rappers right now.
That's what's up. I'm glad that you said that, because we about to get into that.
Yeah, that's my boy.
I was gonna ask you can't be from Jersey, talking about Jersey support Jersey, and not talk about Jersey artists. So I need you to drop your top 5 Jersey artists for me. Okay, so...
Yikes! All right, so I'm gonna have to. This is in no order. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to say Samad Savage.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say Prince Hill. I'm I'm gonna have to say, dang, it's on the tip of my tongue right now. I can't. Oh, so Crutch, clearly, I love Crutch. Trey Bando, he's up and coming, and I feel like, man, he's super dope. I love his sound. And Fuzz Rico is one of my really good friends, and like, man, she has that R&B sound that's just like, you know, it's just classic, bro. And so that's a really good friend of mine and one of my favorite artists as well.
Have you gotten the opportunity to collab with any of those artists?
Yeah, so actually, wow. So me and Saman have been in the studio together before. He actually made a beat for me that I worked on. I haven't completed it yet, but we definitely have some stuff in the can. I've sat down with Prince Hill too. I feel like I don't have anything that has come out with a Jersey artist in a long time, and that's something that I'm looking forward to doing, like ASAP. Mm-hmm. The last song I think I had was Pepsi with Dougie F. I've done some stuff with Crutch. Who else? Yeah, like I've done some stuff with people, but I feel like we need to like put it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I got a whole bunch of stuff in the can, but for me, I feel like maybe we need like a Jersey mixtape or something to really let people know like
that
what's
would be
going
dope.
on over here.
That'd definitely be dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Throw all the Jersey artists on one track at least.
Right. Oh yeah, and shout out to Coyle Ray as well, because Coyle Ray is killing the game right now. And I just really appreciate what she's doing as a woman in hip hop. Especially being from Jersey, so shout out to her too.
You putting me on, okay?
Yeah. Get into it.
Check these artists out.
Get into it. Oh, word. Well then, you know what I mean. We got to get the vibes, and that's the thing too. Another thing I want to say is like, yo, we got to represent Jersey as a whole.
Absolutely.
I see that like, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's so many people claiming so many different areas, and it's like, yo, we want to put all of these areas on, but right now, like we have to give Jersey a name and a face.
Absolutely.
And then once people get exposed to what we really doing as a state, then it's time to be like, yo, I'm from
North, South,
you know what I'm saying?
Central.
You feel me? For me, like I'm a rep Brick City all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I was born on Vassar Ave, like Weequay section. You know what I'm saying? I spent some time in Union as well. But for me, I'm from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
How do you think that being from Brick City plays a part into your music?
Well, I feel like just in general, like like Newark and the people who come from that area are so slept on. Like we've had so many legends, not even just artists, but just like legends. You know what I'm saying? Just from Jersey in general, but my dad and my stepfather and my grandfather they still all are DJs. So I was around so much music growing up, and just became engulfed in, how many legends came from the area? Like just Lauryn Hill. Like if I just say Lauryn Hill and Whitney Houston, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can go to bed right then. You feel what I'm saying? So we got so much personality, class, and talent that growing up seeing that was really a big inspiration for me, letting me know that like, yo, like especially I mean, come on, Queen Latifah, like Faith Evans, I can go down the line, but just seeing especially women in hip hop really doing it since the 90s. And they were from where I was from, so that really like inspired me. And like, you know, shout out to everybody that's been doing their thing, but yeah, that really inspired me since I was young. So
absolutely. Would you say growing up in Newark, was it like hard? Was it?
Yo, for me, like I feel like it was and it wasn't. Like my mom was like a super goody two shoes. Like she was like she didn't want me getting any trouble and stuff like that. So, you know, when I went around my brothers and stuff like that, I feel like I had a whole another personality. Like, yes, I could be free and be myself. But, you know, I really was really just into music and arts as a kid. I wasn't really like in the streets or anything like that. I definitely seen it, definitely been around it, definitely had brothers and everything that have been in the wild scenes, you know what I mean? But for me, like I just always been tuned into the music. So sometimes I was just in the crib writing bars, you know what I'm saying?
And that would last like all day? Would you lock yourself in?
All day long, man. And yeah, it was a journey, but I mean, you know, around the corner from my house, people was getting shot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was definitely something that was like, I feel like my mom tried to hide it from me, but it was like it was right here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I definitely experienced a lot of it.
Being from Newark, in what way would you want to give back when you blow up?
Well, for sure, I want to really change the narrative as far as the gentrification is concerned, because we need to have more black people in the community buying property in the area.
Absolutely.
Because that's something that we really need to focus on in order to build ourselves up as a black community, not only just here, but just black America in general. So that's something I definitely want to do. And also, I do my best to support as many artists as I can and just really give as much guidance as I can. Look, I'm not exactly where I want to be yet, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm on my way, and I feel like I have a little bit of history of being involved in some things where I could, shed an ear or, give some advice or whatever. So whatever I can do, I'm definitely down to do it. Like, and I can't foresee the future on every single play that I'm going to make, but I know for sure that like Brick City is on the top of my mind.
Absolutely. Did you get to attend that protest?
Yes, I was there. Yeah, I was there
too. That was nice.
For sure.
What did you feel like? How did that have any like inspirational? Because for me, I felt like I was out there and just was like, wow, it was great to see people come together in a non-violent way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's dope is, this generation is going to be the generation that does it and really changes things. I mean, not saying that. I mean, it was a whole bunch of generations before us that really, really, really put in the work. But I feel like we're at a place as a society, as far as like the technological advances we have with social media and stuff like that, where we could really tap in and come together and really, make something happen. So for me, seeing everybody out there, seeing so many people that I know, especially like in the midst of Corona, we hadn't really been out the house for a while. So that was like almost like a family reunion too at the same time before a really great cause. So it definitely was a really, tragic situation, but a dope vibe that we could all come together for like a positive change.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you. Now, I seen that your girlfriend, she's a poet, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so how does that, do you guys ever like, hey, babe, I need help real quick with this line real quick?
Yo, what's crazy is we do it for each other, and she's actually getting ready to like start working on a poetry album, which is like dope. Amazing to me. Man. So shout out to my girlfriend Poe. She's amazing, and also my second dog mom. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, she helps me, and not just in the writing aspect, but just keeping me sane. You know what I'm saying? Like as an artist, we go through so much behind the scenes that nobody really sees, and a lot of times like. I mean, I'm as authentic as possible, but sometimes we got to put on a smile and in times when we don't really feel like it. And so to have somebody who I could really express myself to, let her know like my positives, my negatives or whatever, and have somebody there to work that out with you, man. Like that's such an amazing thing to me.
That's what's up. And also be like your number one supporter.
For
sure. What I'm saying?
For sure. She always supporting, man. Always.
Can you say like your family is very in tune to your music?
Yeah, absolutely. The crazy thing is, man, when I quit my daycare job, they was looking at me like, yo, what are you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I was getting salary, like it was I had a classroom.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
She's making coin.
So it was like, they looking at me like I walked into my mom's house one day like, hey, I just want to let y'all know I quit my job, all right? And they just looked at me like, but I knew for me, because I'm, sometimes I'm a Pisces, so I'm a little bit of a people pleaser. It took me so long to really fully put 100% in my music because I wanted to make my family proud, and not saying that I didn't believe that I could do it this way, but sometimes we all get caught up in mundane life when we have a passion that we want to explore, but it's not guaranteed. It's so many risks involved.
Absolutely.
And stuff like that. So it had to come to a point where I fully believed in myself. And once I got to that point, my family fully believed in me too. Not saying that they didn't believe beforehand, but it's like nobody's gonna take you serious until you take yourself serious.
Absolutely.
So it's only so many times I could, tell my mom like, oh, I went to the studio, listen to this, but I'm still a daycare teacher, and I'm still like, and nothing against nobody with a 9-to-5, that just wasn't my pan out or my plan. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely now, like my mom is like all of my family, my biggest supporters, man, and it's amazing to see. It's amazing to see.
That's what's up. So being that you started from, and that was, what was that, 2 years ago?
That was 2016. So that was like 4 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was 4 years ago. What's something that you would tell, like today, what would be something you would tell yourself from that day one, the day you wanted to leave your job? What would you say now?
I would say believe in yourself and the power of manifestation. You have everything you need to complete any task that you want to complete. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you have passion and belief and faith, trust in God, you know, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. So, you know, had I heard that in times where I felt like giving up back then, I feel like maybe, I don't know. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. And I'm definitely glad to be where I'm at now. Because if it wasn't for the lessons that I learned, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now.
Absolutely. We talking about 500,000
right
on the ground.
Hello?
How does that feel? Congrats.
Yo, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know how to act.
You talking about verified.
It's crazy. It's crazy because, you know, I think seeing so many people in the limelight, when you see somebody like verified and stuff like that, like you feel, oh my God, like, yo, they're just taking over the world. Yo, I'm a regular nigga, man. Like, I make great music. I love my fans. I'm appreciative that I have all of these opportunities and all of these people, you know, eyes on me and stuff like that. But for me, like, the grind doesn't stop. Like, getting a check or like a check, you know what I'm saying, for me doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, I've hit the top. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like I got so much more to do, but I'm super appreciative of all the people that have joined the Pineapple wave along the way, you know?
I love that. You know, you got my support. I'm going to tell you that now.
You.
So much so that you guys know what time it is. It's time to shine that Jersey spotlight on today's artist, PineappleCITI.
Hey.
You ready to drop that record for us, Bam? All right. We're going to have you introduce Lift Me Up.
Yes, sir. So this is my song, Lift Me Up, man. And I feel like it super explains how we all feel right now with everything that's going on. So hope y'all like it.
Sometimes I need to pick me up. Sometimes I'm feeling down. I need something to get me by. Something when no one's round. I need to lift me up, girl, lift me up. Fill my cup, yeah, fill my cup. I need to lift me up, girl, lift me up. Fill my cup, yeah. Too much on my mind, I gotta boss up. Learn to take my wins and cut the losses. Took a lot of grind, see what it cost us. But I'm way locked into whoever lock up. Hey. I'm working overtime, I gotta overshine this time. I know it's mine, the coldest round since I'm by God himself. I'm like the golden child. All that pressure gon' make diamonds, but stress is gon' drive me crazy. I need a blunt full of hazy. I wanna drink till I'm lazy. Lift me up, girl, lift me up. Fill my cup, yeah, fill my cup. Too much on my mind, I gotta boss up. Big boss, okay. They used to laugh, I was in the kitchen, big sauce, okay. Why shake hands if we ain't friends? Move 2020 and then some. Used to ask mama for the rent some. Now I help mama with the rent some. Niggas asking my income. Women's working like rent due, so my baby holding me for ransom. That's why I don't do the club no more. I need to breathe, but I need some more drinks in here. Don't wanna think. I need to lift me up, girl, lift me up. Fill my cup, yeah, fill my cup. I need to lift me up, girl, lift me up. Fill my cup, yeah, fill my cup. I need to lift me up, girl, lift me up. Fill my cup, yeah, fill my cup. I need to lift me up, girl, lift me up. Fill my cup, yeah, fill my cup. Fill my cup, yeah, fill my cup. Fill my cup, yeah, fill my cup.
With one tap, you're in. Only on Tap In Radio.
Tea with MiraB, hot, the hottest tea. Tea with MiraB, hot, the hottest tea. Okay.
I just love that intro. Can't get enough of it.
Right.
I hope you guys love that last song, "Lift Me Up" by PineappleCITI. Okay, what would be your best song that you put out so far?
I think that's a tough one for me because I feel like all of my songs like are my favorite in one way or another. But I think
Narrow it down.
my favorite song ever right now would have to be "I Need a Coupe."
Okay, I heard that.
That's my favorite song only because that was like right off of me really being able to walk after my accident, and it was such a manifestation song, and that song really like propelled my whole career and put me where I'm at. So
That's what's up.
yeah, for sure.
I think mine would have to be rose colored.
Yeah?
Like I really think that's a dope record.
Yo, thank you so much. The crazy thing is, it's like, yo, inside the depth of me, that gangster city is still in there.
All
you know what I'm
right.
saying? You know what I mean? I still got the bars, but you know, ever since Kelly Rowland told me I had some vocals, you feel me? I've been, you know what I'm saying? Just put
Really?
a
You
little-
serious?
On God.
You spoke to Kelly Rowland before?
Well, I wrote a song. I wrote music for her. For her last project, yeah. So I songwrite as well.
Check you out. No, that's really dope. Like I'm really
Thank
proud
you,
of you. That's
thank
what's
you,
up.
thank you.
That's what's up. Okay, so when you get that writer's block, how do you get through that?
Man, I just keep living life. I feel like writer's block.
Experience.
Yeah, writer's block comes from you not having enough experience to try to express what you trying to get across, or you just overthinking it. So either I go out and experience more life, or I go out and experience more life. Like sometimes you just need to take a little break from what you're trying to accomplish. And for me, I don't like to force anything. Like I've never really been an artist that like, I don't go in the studio saying, oh, I'm gonna make a song that sound like this, or anything like that, man. Like either me and my friends, you know, come up with the beats together and I vibe out to it, or like I just listen to the beat in the studio and whatever comes to me. But like as soon as it becomes too hard or frustrating, I move on to the next song and come back to it, you know.
Okay. And
Right.
Who's the first opinion like that you need when you drop a song, or when a song is in the making, I should say?
My girl, she'll let me know.
That's
like,
what's up.
And then too, sometimes she has to convince me of songs that I don't even like. Like sometimes I make songs and I think like, yo, crazy thing I say, "I Need a Coupe" is my favorite song now. When we first did that song, we did it in my mom's basement. Like had the studio set up down there, and me and my boy Fresh made the beat, and I was just playing on the track, like just saying anything or whatever. And for the longest time, I kept telling Fresh like, man, the beat need more. Like, I don't like the way that verse sound right there or whatever. So definitely having somebody tell me like, yo, you in your head too much about this. Like, this is fire, or like, yo, like, you know, change up this section right here or whatever. Definitely, I'm open to opinion, especially from somebody that I trust like that. So
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Has anyone ever compared you to Cody Shane?
yeah, actually, shout out to Cody Shane, man, because I'm a super fan of her as well. I think what's dope is that even though I feel like, you know, I'm my own artist or whatever, I think it's super dope that we're in a period of hip hop where there's so many women that I could be compared to. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like the fact that is even a possibility, you know, is a dope thing to me. Me personally, I feel like, yo, like she makes great music, I make great music, and shoot, maybe one day we'll make great music together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
I'll be
definitely
here for
dope
that.
that's even a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I asked you about your top 5 favorite Jersey artists, but I want to know who are you inspired by on a regular?
Man, since a real young kid, man. Just Lauryn Hill for sure.
Wow.
Just her ability to rap and sing really inspired me. Especially like I said at the time, writing Rose Color, I was not really into singing at all. I used to do like little J. Cole melodies here and there, but really expanded on that. But Lauryn Hill has always been a big inspiration for me. I had to say Jay-Z. I have to say Erykah Badu. Dang, what's that, 3 or 4?
That's 3.
That's 3. Oh, I got 2 more. This is tough. Andre 3000.
Wow.
And I would have to say Drake. Reason why I say Drake is because I feel like Drake made it cool to be vulnerable. And I don't think he get credit for that as much as he should. Like, we really, like, he got grown-ass men out here, like, singing their hearts out and shit. And, like, people wasn't really on that wave before, and he really gave a different type of realm to authenticity. So
a lot of people, you know, they used to come for Drake saying it was the light-skinned music or...
Yeah, or the backpack or whatever. But shoot. If you gonna say it's light skin music, hey man, that man,
some
that
tough
boy,
light skin music.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That boy hard and he's successful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
absolutely. Now I gotta jump back to the Rona because unfortunately this is what we dealing with. But before the Rona happened, what would you say was your favorite performance that you've had thus far?
Man, I did a performance, at South by Southwest last year.
Wow.
And
that's dope.
Yeah, man, it was super dope because like this is at the same time I feel like the Baby and Megan Thee Stallion and everybody was down there, and it was like such a dope time because you felt the energy of like a new wave of hip hop bubbling. And so I really had a wonderful time there. I met a lot of great people there, and what was dope, that was my first time like being outside of Jersey and really being recognized, like, no pun intended, shout out to my song Recognized. But, it was like I was walking down the street with my homies. Like, you gotta understand, me and my boy Fresh, we've been making music together since 2016, but literally like we was just in Jersey and New York. I mean, I'd be in Cali and stuff too, but it wasn't until like last year with my song I Need a Coupe taking off, with it being on like so many TV networks and like all of the stuff that I was doing, that when I got down to South by Southwest and I was able to show my homies that we've been making music and people know us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm walking down the street and they like, yo, I seen your video on Revolt, man, it's crazy. Like, I believe in your story and your journey. And man, that was such a surreal, humbling, and positive experience, and I really love sharing that with my people, and I just really love performing there. Just knowing that I received that same type of love outside of Jersey too.
Did you get to meet any celebrities there?
Yeah, I met a couple of people there actually. Like I think I ran into a couple of people. I'm trying to remember, was it the same year? Dang, I can't remember. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I be in Cali a lot too, and I meet a lot of people out there as well, but I can't really put my finger on who I met there. I just know that I had a wonderful time.
Right. Just know it was a blast.
Right,
That's
right.
it. Okay. That's fair. We'll take that. Is there any celebrity that you would like be dying to meet? Probably Lauryn Hill, right?
Yeah, Lauryn Hill for sure. Lauryn Hill for sure. I really just want to, like, you know how people be like, oh, like, would you take such and such amount of money to sit down with Jay-Z, blah, blah. Like, I just want to sit down with Erykah Badu, light some incense and vibe.
That's what's
you know
up.
what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of time I'm on. Like, I'm a weirdo. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to her incense.
Right. With the, you know which one I'm talking
right,
about. You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
Did you get to smell it? Did you? Ever buy it?
Didn't, man. Oh God, I tried to buy that shit and it was sold out. Yo.
I would love to smell it. It's sold out in like, I don't even want to say 10 minutes.
Yo, it did, and I'm not gonna hold you. I was on the website waiting, like, bro,
oh dang,
you know what I'm saying?
And still didn't get to get it.
For sure. But also, I would say I don't know why I forgot to mention her in my top 5 because you only gave me 5. But I love Rihanna. Like, oh man.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I've loved Rihanna since I was young. Just her music, and one, she a Pisces, and just how she goes about everything in her life. And ironically, like, I believe it was 2017, but she follows me since 2017. I don't know why she follows me, but I'm thankful.
Look at Jersey, yo.
Humble, and I just want to let her know if she ever sees this, you feel me? I just found out on Ancestry that I have some Bayesian blood in me, so we family. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Ancestry.com for letting me know she my cousin. You know what I mean?
I gotta check that out.
For sure.
Would you say, quick little question, do you like Geminis? Have you ever?
Yo, Geminis are cool.
Okay.
What side of the Geminis you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, y'all got a cool side. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Bam. I forgot. Bam's a Gemini. Yes.
Gemini. Yeah,
we in the building.
So it depends on what side you show up with. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, that's fair. We'll take that.
Right.
Okay, is there any production that you ever like, I gotta perform there, like I gotta do that?
Yo, man, honestly, like I've never been I don't want to say like label whore. I don't mean like that, but just like a performance place whore or anything either. Like I just want to perform in front of great fans wherever I can. Like even if it's like a shoebox location, you know what I mean? But like, of course, eventually, like I'm trying to sell out football stadiums and all of that.
South by Southwest alone.
Yo, South by Southwest was amazing.
How did that come about?
Yo, just I actually was working with this distribution company from Jersey at the time called Vidya. So shout out to Vidya. Okay. And they actually helped me distribute my last album, Neon Blue. And just through our connections and through our business, man, like they just opened up the door for me in so many ways. I'm super appreciative, and South by Southwest was definitely one of those things.
That's definitely what's up. Like word. I can't want to keep telling you, like I'm so proud of you because like I really want Jersey to win. Like
for sure.
I really want Jersey to win.
Yo, it's crazy because I was gonna perform there again this year, man. Like, and I had literally just bought my tickets, and everything, and Rona happened, but it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. Right. I was excited to get back because it sounds crazy, but last year I was supposed to perform at this Revolt event, and my plane got delayed, and I missed it, bro. But I still performed at South by Southwest, but I'm like, dang, like Revolt, you feel what I'm saying? So I was looking forward to doing something this year with them, but how everything pans out. But we're going to get back to it. And at the end of the day, we got to be more safe than sorry. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Have you ever heard of Rolling Loud? Yeah. Oh, did you attend the New York one? No, I didn't. Yo, I missed out on that. But I think I was actually... I had did an EP with Red Bull and Twisted too. Like I helped Twisted put together his last EP, and that's what I was doing when Rolling Loud was happening. I was sad about it, but I'm like, bro, like it's Twister. Right. You can't pass that up. Word on God, man. So definitely, man, as soon as everything gets back to normal, I want to make my rounds all over, and not just here, but just all over the world. Like shout out to all of my fans in Argentina as well, because Argentina, for whatever reason, be holding me down, bro. That's like, what's up. They really fuck with me, and I've yet to perform there or go there. So I'm definitely looking forward to sharing that experience with them as well. That's what's up. That's definitely on the bucket list. That's what's up. For sure. Now I see you have a little pineapple tattoo. So I want to ask you, what other tattoos do you have? Cause damn, I have a lot. Well, I have Invincible on my I guess this is my thigh right here. And Invincible, I have the I in red just to let myself know, like, I am invincible. The reason why I got that is just going through my car accident and making it out, doing all I did with my music and, getting a record deal and everything like that. I was actually in Austria at the time, like, meeting the head of Red Bull, and I just walked past the tattoo shop like, yo, like, I gotta, like, get something to commemorate the moment. That's, you know what I'm saying? And so I got Invincible there. I also got like another pineapple tat down here that I got in Austria as well. I got this pineapple tat when Rose Color started going viral, because I was like, oh, I'm Pineapple City now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. So I got that. I got PC right here for Pineapple City. I got a friend right here in Kanji, so I remind myself like I'm a friend to the world and like to be positive to everybody that I meet. I I had a female symbol here just for women empowerment.
Absolutely.
I have a quote from the Bible. My favorite quote ever is Mark 8:36, and it says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" And so for me, that's like I said, authenticity, being myself, and just knowing that no success is more important than that. So I have that there. I have a Jay-Z quote in the back. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. What else I got? I got a lotus flower back here. I got a meditative Buddha right here. I get my meditation on.
I love it. Me too.
Yeah.
I think that's dope. Even the essential oils.
Yeah.
You got the diffuser?
Yes.
Oh, that's
all of that.
okay.
All of that. We in here. We
Okay.
in here, man. We
Same.
gotta get the vibes. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
I think, to be honest. Oh, and I got my Pisces symbol on my neck, and then I have a big microphone on my back, and the cord wraps around it. It says "life" at the end, because music is life for me. So I think I might have covered all of them. I got some like music angels and stuff as well.
That's pretty dope. I think
you.
that's pretty dope. Like
Thank you.
how all of your tattoos symbolize some sort of positivity or manifestation. That's really dope.
Yo, and I don't know if it's just me, but I tend to get tattoos at important moments in my life, whether it's negative or positive. Like when it's a negative thing that I'm going through, like I don't know what it is, but that tattoo needle just be healing everything. You know what I'm saying? So I've gotten tattoos to represent good times and bad. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what would be a day in a life with Pineapple City? Like, what are some things you're doing on your downtime when you're not behind the mic?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I just actually got into Twitch and gaming on 2K20.
I seen that.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, my song "Recognize" is in 2K20.
Oh.
Which is like.
Yo, that's really dope. That's dope.
Yeah, and shout out to 2K2 because my new song, my song "Believe" that I dropped 2 months ago is actually coming out on NBA 2K21.
Wow.
So what's crazy is the fact that they chose me twice. I love y'all. If you're listening,
Right.
man, because 2K been my favorite game for a long time. So yeah, man, I play 2K. I like to watch movies and documentaries. Documentaries for me, I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. I go down some rabbit holes sometimes. We ain't gonna get into that because it'll be a whole nother conversation.
I have a Pisces friend who's all into that.
Girl, I can't stop. It's like a disease or something. It's
she's
like,
always
you know
looking.
What I'm saying?
That's so funny to me.
But yeah, like just hanging out with my girl, my family, and my new dog, Shea Butter. Shout out to Shea Butter, man. But like I said, like I'm a regular nigga, man. Like I really just enjoy the simple things of life. I love traveling. I love taking random vacations and like being in nature and like just taking random drives and stuff like that. Like just anything in nature or like with spirituality and stuff is really dope to me.
That's dope. What have you checked off the map so far besides Cali? Because you said Cali.
Yeah, I've been to all up and down the East Coast for sure. But on the West Coast, I've been to Cali, Vegas. I've been to Utah. What else? Oh, I've been to Italy. I've been to Matera, Italy. I've been to Austria.
Okay.
What else? I've been to Texas, to South by Southwest. Next on my list though is I really want to go to Toronto, man. Like
Toronto.
I definitely want to check out the vibe and the scene over there for sure.
Shout out to Tory Lanez.
Yeah,
She's my favorite
yeah.
artist.
For sure. And shout out to my label mate Kofi. It's this kid Kofi. Whenever y'all get a chance, man, he's super dope. Like he's been like OVO stamped and all of that. And he's on Red Bull Records as well, man. And it just makes great music, man. So shout out to him too.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely want to check it. I want to go everywhere.
Absolutely. Who doesn't, right?
Right.
Unfortunately, I'm hearing that, it's going to be real limited traveling as far as this Rona thing, but we're going to make it do what it do.
Man, it's a crazy time. I feel like it's so dumb that like Florida is now the epicenter of this whole thing because of like I don't want to say we, because I came up in here with my mask. Like I'm not
You
playing.
did.
but
You definitely did.
Some people aren't taking it serious, and like whether you a conspiracy theorist or not, whether you believe where it came from and how it got here, we all experiencing this shit, and we need to really be careful about the people who are vulnerable. Like I went to Atlanta like last week or whatever, and I saw my grandmother while I was down there, but like, yo, it gave me so much anxiety, bro.
Right.
Like, yo, like I heard my grandma cough like one time, like it was a normal ass cough, bro, and I was just panicking. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, like it's something going around. Whatever you want to call it, man. It's something going around that we really need to like.
Just be mindful.
Be mindful, be careful,
Absolutely.
and especially how it's affecting the black community.
Absolutely.
And it's sometimes as black people, man, we don't take shit serious. Like you see how black Twitter is, and like, yo, we laugh at everything, and I feel like that's like a defense mechanism that we just have instilled in us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in the midst of all that laughter, man, I just hope that we taking it seriously, and hopefully we get back to regularly scheduled programming. But what will help that is if we all take care of ourselves and each other, you know.
Absolutely. That's definitely number one for us to do. I was going to ask you if you was one of those people who hear a cough and get like, now, like.
I don't get like, I just get like, are you okay?
Right, like, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? And yo, to keep it funky with you, like, yo, in November, I was super, super sick. And I feel like it might have been Corona back then.
A
like,
lot of people are saying that.
I don't want to say, like, I told you I don't want to get into my conspiracy theories and nothing like that. But, like, all of the symptoms that people are experiencing, like, I literally felt like I was, like, on my deathbed. But I was able to handle it at home. You know, I'm young. I mean, I'm not in the greatest shape because them stairs killed me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I made it through. But, yeah, man, like, I just want people to be safe, because I remember how sick I was, and I have asthma too. So like it was like, man, I was like coughing up a lung at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, prayers out to anybody who's going through it.
Absolutely.
I pray for protection for people who, you know, like let's just hope everybody, you know, is safe and protected and everything like that, you know.
Absolutely. Now, being that you are definitely a rising artist at the moment,
Thank
you know. At the moment you say you're in a relationship, do you ever find conflict within fans and like, oh my God, Pineapple City? Like, is there?
I mean, yeah, I feel like fans are gonna do that. Like at the end of the day, like that's just life, bro. Like we all find people attractive, like whether you're in a relationship or not. Like if somebody's walking down the street and like my girl sees them and they're attractive, she's gonna know they're attractive regardless if we're in a relationship or not. The thing is like acting on those things, or like, you know what I'm saying. And so like me and my girlfriend we don't have an issue with that. Like my girlfriend is a very, very beautiful woman, and I mean, damn, it be sugar daddies in her DMs. Like, yo, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like we have a strong connection, we got strong vibes. So as far as like our fans and shit are concerned, like, and my fans, like sometimes they do like, you know, do a little crazy, but you know, my girl know what it is, so, and I know what it is too, so it's never been a problem.
That's what's up. Has a fan ever scared you yet? Like, all right now, but I love you too, but.
I wouldn't say scare me. I would just say like, damn, you like me like that? Like, sometimes like, I feel like we are our own worst critic. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so sometimes, even like doing interviews and stuff like this, and like people reiterating to me like all of the stuff that I've done, I don't think about that like on a daily basis or anything like that. Right. So like when somebody comes up to me, like on Juneteenth, somebody came up to me. I never met them before, but they like, oh man, like, oh my God, it's really you. And I'm like, yeah, like, what's up? How you doing? They like, no, but like, it's you. And I'm like, yeah, it is me. And they like, yo, but your song Check on You, like, it's, oh my God, it's everything to me. And I'm like, oh man, like, I really appreciate that. And then like they said it like 3 more times. Now here's the thing for me, I don't mind it. I'm gonna have a conversation with you, but like after the second time, I don't know what to say. Right. I don't know what to say after that. Like sometimes I get a little like starstruck at people being starstruck at me. Right. Like how does this, you still do, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wouldn't say scare me, but just like sometimes my fans can leave me a little speechless at how much they really fuck with me, you know? That's what's up. I love the love. Speaking of the love, we have 5 minutes before we wrap it up. Yeah. You know, it was only right that I asked your supporters to give us some questions that we both can answer. Mm-hmm. And so let's get into it. The first question someone asked was, how can I get rid of trust issues? Trust issues. I think you get rid of trust issues by learning to trust yourself. I think that comes first. And I think for me, like, I have ADHD real bad. Like, oh my God. Like, remember, I forgot what question you asked me before. You feel what I'm saying? And so I had to, like, build a relationship with myself in which I felt comfortable trusting myself doing certain things. And that way it made it easier for me to trust other people. Because sometimes when you have that insecurity really lies in how you feel about yourself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely something I've learned along the way, and I'm still learning. But it really starts with that self-love, for sure.
Absolutely. Shout out to Billionaire on the gram for that question.
For sure.
At J Dollar Sign asks you, why are there negative views on Mama's Boys?
On who?
Mama's Boys.
Honestly, I don't even know.
I
don't know what he's talking about. If
questions.
If it's I really don't know what he's talking about there. But if there is negative things, so I went through something with rose colored that was really crazy. But shout out to 50 Cent, man, because like 50 Cent really changed my life for the better. And like, if I see you one day, man, we gonna shake hands or whatever. But that was a situation in which I got a lot of negativity for just like speaking my truth, you know what I'm saying? But for me, like, authenticity is like the most important thing, for sure. So if there's like, I don't really pay attention to stuff like that because, like, at the end of the day, the more successful you are, the more people gonna hate you. And
Absolutely.
Like, that's just what comes with life in general, whether you're an artist or not. And for me, sometimes like it's like, oh, like, damn, like, of course you're gonna read a comment and be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, in my heart of hearts, I know I'm comfortable being myself and who I am.
Absolutely.
So, if anybody got any negative comments, if they want to, feel free to pull up and say it to me.
Oh, man.
That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And we could talk it out and have a good time.
Okay. I love
sure.
that. Okay. I think that if there is a negative connotation on Mama's Boys, I just think it goes back to what you said about how Drake and the whole light skin thing, like, it's not really approved for men to be sensitive or vulnerable.
Yeah.
So I think that's what that's about.
For me too, I feel like because of who I am, like, because like I'm a black gay woman, there's a lot of negativity that comes with that anyway. Mm-hmm. Just me walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? And so like I said, it just comes with the territory, and it also comes with people you doing something new. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing something nobody ever done before and there hasn't been a path paved for you, like, there's not a path paved of positivity either. You know what I'm saying? It's people watching you figure it out, watching you fail, watching you succeed. And then, sometimes when they see your success, they may not feel like you deserve it or whatever. I don't know, whatever their connotation is,
people
or whatever.
Very opinionated.
For sure. But, everybody has opinions, but like, opinions are like the least valuable type of knowledge ever, because it's just based on your perspective. You know what I'm saying? And but I respect everybody and everybody's feelings and opinions or whatever. Like, but honestly, I don't even know what Mama's Boys is. So I think they referring to like rose colors. So shout out to you in that question, man. I appreciate it though.
Someone else asked you, have you ever dedicated any of your songs to someone, and why? Yeah, man, a lot of songs were like dedicated to my girl, like, even before she was my girl, like when we were like dating and stuff like that. Like, I write my songs based off what's really happening in my life. So like, even rose colored, I don't got nothing against my ex now, but like, that song was like, oh, we just broke up and I'm in my bag. Like, I'm about to turn up. I said in the song, I said, old girl want to spend time. Ho, you could never spend time. I'm not that violent no more, y'all. Like, I don't talk like that no more. That was years ago. But I made that line because I felt that way. But now in this in my relationship that I'm in now with my baby, the song Who, I wrote that about her, like, down to detailing, like, what she looks like and her curly hair and how we met each other and all of that, man. Just because that's how I felt about it, that's how I feel about her now. And do you ever announce that, like, yo, babe, I just wrote this song? Or do you ever just like, of course, what? That is player, that's fire. That is like, no. Hey, yo, babe, I just wrote this beautiful song. You gotta put your sexy voice on too when you say it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that was a lot of reason why we vibed out. We just vibed out over music. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, I'm gonna write songs about whatever, like whether it's like friends. I don't have no enemies. Do you ever give that
disclaimer? Like, say you write a song about your ex today. Do you ever get approval or like, yo, I'm about to write this about you?
You just drop it. I don't think necessarily. I don't think you ever need approval to tell your story.
Okay,
that's how I feel.
I like the way you said that.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I mean, this was years ago. I don't like if I seen it today, it's no issue. Like we've been around each other, whatever. But like I'm sure she said things about me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just life. Like at the end of the day, like I don't think you gonna like after we done this conversation, I don't think this is the last time you're gonna say Pineapple City out loud. Like you're gonna have a conversation, you're gonna have whatever you say or whatever, and that's that. But we were both here in this moment, and we both deserve to be able to express our perspective.
Absolutely.
And so for me, being as authentic as my music is, I'm gonna just continue doing that, and I don't really make no apologies for that. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're a really dope individual.
Thank you.
I think Thank
you.
Someone else said, what made you get into music? But I think you kind of covered that already earlier.
I mean, just
elaborate.
My dad, my stepfather, and my grandfather are all all DJs. And my mom was like really, really into English for whatever reason when she was young. So I guess you get like somebody who love English and a DJ, and like somehow that's an MC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's really just how I got started, man. I've been carrying around a rap book since I was like 6 years old, and I think it was just something in my blood. I can't really explain it any way than that, other way than that, you know.
That's what's up. And it's funny because you mentioned Rihanna earlier. Someone said, are you all about music, or do you see yourself branching out into other things like Rihanna did?
Yo, that's why I love Rihanna so much, because of her ability to branch out.
Get the bag.
And yeah, like not even just that, but just creative expression. Like I'm an artist, but like if I want to make money playing 2K, why can't I be a gamer? Like if I want to go out and, you know what I'm saying, if I like equestrian, then I want to ride horses. Why can't I do that? Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause I rap. And so I feel like we've gotten to a place where we almost look down upon people for being multifaceted. And multifaceted is like being multifaceted is dope as fuck, man. Like to be able to express myself. Like one person that I will say does this so well is my girl Poe. Like, yo, like she does hair, like poetry, she models, she has a jewelry line, she dances, like you want to ask her about the black struggle or the black movement, she can go down the list.
Pro-black sister,
all
of
that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm inspired by that. I'm not as multifaceted as that, but I definitely want to get into like motivational speaking. I definitely want to, you know, I feel like people need to hear spirituality put in a way that I can put it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, you know, like going to church and stuff like that. Like some people don't really get the same message because it might be told from like, I don't know, like an old white guy or something like that. And nothing wrong with like watching church or something like that. But like maybe somebody who's my age or younger, or, you know, whatever in my age bracket needs to hear me say like, yo, trust God, believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why, you know, I kind of do the things that I do.
Absolutely. And the last question someone asked you was, did you listen to Pop Smoke's album?
Yeah, Pop Smoke. Yo, first off, shout out to Pop Smoke. Shout out to New York, because Pop Smoke to me was like really giving a resurgence of New York and like being that fiery area where like a lot of great music came from.
Absolutely.
So yo, like when I first heard Pop Smoke, like whether you like Pop Smoke or not, I think that's what's dope about artists in general, like Pop Smoke too, but artists in general, like if you can be polarizing, if you can be like, I evoke a response from you, positive or negative, that is a wonderful thing.
Absolutely.
So for me, like, yo, like, you know, people would be like, oh, like Pop Smoke, you know what I mean? Why everybody like him? He don't got bars like that or whatever. He just, you know, yo, Pop Smoke, sometimes it's the voice, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's the swagger. And for me, like, I was really impressed with the album because of how multifaceted he became on the album. That wasn't really something we experienced before, like with his EPs and singles and stuff like that.
Right.
It was like pretty much like all drill, at least the stuff that I've heard. But like, I really love how they like, how he branched out with this album and really explored the different aspects of himself. For me, that really shows that, you know, not just a rapper, a true artist. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, that album was dope.
Like when you say you referred to like when you just said all drill, that's what I thought about when you mentioned Newark, Brick City. That's what I think of.
Yeah.
You know, I think of like the Big Moves.
Yeah.
Whoever else is from North. I definitely think of the drill music. But then we have artists like you who kind of like sprout that new sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what's crazy is like we talked about before. Like, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. Like that's just what comes with it because I'm doing something different.
It's different though, right?
that I wouldn't say. I would say nobody else is doing only because it's from my genuine, authentic perspective. You know what I'm saying? But like Jersey, like this is why I love Samaj Savage. Like his tagline is like trust the weird kids. You know what I'm saying? And like that's super dope to me because we don't have to just like let Jersey be multifaceted.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like let us explore all of our talents and not just be limited to a certain type of sound. And don't get me wrong, cause like Big Moose, like Ars be turning up. You know, shout out to Sue Survey. I'm just naming Jersey artists, not just Newark, but Cassie Stoner, Dato, like all of them fire. You know what I'm saying? But like we got equally fire stuff that are just not that same genre of hip hop. That I think we need to appreciate all areas of that. You know what I'm saying? It's music in Jersey for everybody, for sure.
Absolutely, I love it. You heard it here first. Thank you guys for tuning in with your girl MiraB in Pineapple City.
You know it.
Yes, make sure you guys check out her newest single, Lift Me Up. Anything else you want to tell people before we head out?
Yeah, man, I got a new song coming out on July 24th. It's called Balance. I really, really feel like this record is like gonna be like the biggest record that I've dropped so far. I'm excited to share it with you guys and my fans, you know what I mean? And look out for the video coming soon as well. And I just want to continue saying thank you for supporting me and thank everybody who supports me, man. It truly means a lot.
Let us know your socials before we head out.
Oh, yeah, sure. You can follow me on Instagram. They Love City. It's City with an I at the end, like Citibank. You can follow me on Twitter, PineappleCITI, again with the I at the end. And also follow me on Twitch, man. Like, and I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest 2K player of all time, but I definitely have a wonderful fucking time playing the game. So follow me on Twitch too at twitch.tv/PineappleCITI. And again, thank you so much.
Of course. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the #1 spot where Jersey supports Jersey. It's always your girl MiraB.
Every day